This show contains adult content. Hey, what up? It's your boy, Caleb, back here with another episode of Sounds Like Crows, dropping on our Patreon feed this week. We got episode of the flashback series with Meadow and Hiram, hyped about it. Look forward to that. We got an announcement, June 6th. Get June the evening off, like 7 p.m. Mountain Time, maybe 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We're not sure yet, but me and Cameron Reed, we're going to try to get that afternoon off, and we're going to do episode 2 of Keep 'em in the Coop or Give 'em the Boot. Boot and Coop, baby. Episode 2 live on Discord. So if you want to be a part of that, join up with our Discord. I don't know what this energy I have going on is, but I'm going to keep it rolling. Thanks to all of our patrons. Thanks to Mark Fayette. Thanks to Chase. Thanks to Corin Lee. Thanks to Kate. Thanks to William Steprow. Thanks to Wade Bernier. Let's blame that one on the affectation I got going on. And of course, you know him, you love him. Thanks to Kirby, Matt Stevens, Gary Oswald, Jonathan Turner. What? Jared, Kyle Neese, Ariel Weiss, Greg Gray. Wow. I cannot believe how good I am at reading. Thank you all. Thanks to our executive producer, Alexandria Majin. Thanks to myself, Rudy Zuniga, Levi Rojas, and James Quinn for the music on this episode, along with Void Core Productions. And with all of that out of the way, welcome back to the Weird West. For the second time, the crows have turned a barn to violence. Ellis, you're attempting to become intangible in the center of this barn turned into armory. The devices, weapons, and armor Eliza Crow has brought with her to aid you and your brothers, Ellis, are spread out around the room. I think you're near the center, having talked to her. We've got Dr. Han running away giddily with Thaddeus's spear. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's still in the barn. And then the rest of the boys are springing into action. If this were Marvel's Civil War, who is on the side of Eliza and who is on the side of Ellis, just to remind myself?
Lucky is firmly in the side of Eliza.
Thaddeus is with Eliza.
Harper's with Ellis.
Abel is standing very awkwardly in the middle and undecided.
Great. Thaddeus, you've got a jack of spades.
Oh, no.
Ellis, you've got an 8 of spades.
No.
Yes. I did not stack this deck. Isaac, 7 of diamonds. Lucky, 4 of spades.
Yes.
You bastard.
Did not beat Ellis. Harper, 10 of spades. How many spades is that? 4?
Yeah.
That is 4.
Something
Okay.
happened?
Not quite.
It's a good answer. I feel confident in that answer.
I mean, how bad could it be?
Eliza, Joker.
No.
Wow.
Wow. I'm going to grab an extra Benny for Eliza. Oh, and tell you what, everybody that chose Eliza, so not Abel, but Lucky and Marshall, you can get Bennies.
That's bullshit.
Han gets a 3 of clubs, which I think gets dealt into a 5.
He's
He's
fast.
fast.
Wait, the fact that
Or
Han,
quick.
Maybe
the fact that Han is dealt into the initiative order concerns me.
Yeah.
he's
what's he
stealing
up to?
Thaddeus' spear as we speak.
And then the extras in this scene get a king
Oh, wow,
of
okay.
spades. Now,
I don't know who they are, but okay.
there is a flush on the table, y'all. And if you remember me telling you that did nothing, I lied. So with 5 spades, I can deal 1 additional card to anyone that I want. Thaddeus, if you'd like to change this, in this case you won't, you can let me exchange a card in the deck to deal the card yourself.
So I can
Cool?
steal your swap.
Yeah, you can steal my swap.
Okay, well.
So, Lucky, I'm going to deal you a 10 of spades over there, buddy.
yes.
Oh, is that 2 spades?
That's
on
2
the
tens of
That's
spades.
2 ten. That's a pair. Interesting.
What are you cooking up, dude?
A pair of what?
Spades.
going out of
There's
control.
2 tens of spades over here.
With a pair,
shit.
I can deal 2 additional cards.
No.
Wow.
Oh, is that
You cannot.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh.
This is
Making
going to be
Let's
a
take a peek
mess.
here.
This is like a prelude to how fucked we are later.
Thaddeus, you can get a 5 just for fun. You can choose your jack, right? And then you can get a king. But that 5, interesting, that's a spades. Looks like Han also got a 5 of spades. That's another pair.
That's a pair.
That's very interesting.
There's a
Eliza's
pair.
going to take 2 more
exploding-
cards. Well, that's it, though. That's it.
That's
We're done for the
Oh,
round.
boy.
That's cool. That's not a big deal, y'all.
yeah.
That's not a harbinger of anything bad. Cool.
Absolutely not. I'm very confident.
Yeah, me too.
What have you done?
Eliza has a joker, but she's not going to act on that joker. So first up is the extras. The 3 armed suited men she has in the room with her. I'm imagining just Secret Service types, right? One of them rushes towards these ghost steel chains that she's acquired, just in case he wouldn't go willingly. And he grabs them, and I think he's going to throw them to Lucky, if Lucky's like going for him.
I should already have chains.
Oh, you already have chains.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Was that
no,
not
no, no, no.
apparent?
Yeah, no,
If,
he
if
did.
I'm not ghosted, you don't got
Yeah,
chains.
if he's not ghosted, you don't have chains. That's
I
fair.
said before this that Lucky goes and gets chains.
He did say that well before
Then
combat started.
I think you go over to the chain box and they assist you. You don't have to
Okay,
go quite
sure.
as far. Okay.
All right.
I don't want to have them do anything, so they
That's
help
fair.
you.
All
Okay.
right.
These are probably pretty heavy chains, though, right, Caleb?
They're heavy chains.
Very heavy.
They're heavy chains. Next up is Thaddeus in the fight against your brother.
How far away is Han from Ellis?
Let's say 4 yards away from Ellis, and you're 5 yards away from Ellis. So if you're like a 9 o'clock, he's like a 6 o'clock away from Ellis.
So I'm picturing perhaps a medium blast radius.
Oh, you want to get them both? Okay. You want to hit? I guess you are paranoid.
He is paranoid.
He's also getting actively stolen from right
He
now.
is
for
actually
sure.
being stolen from, so his paranoia has been justified. And brother sure is acting fucking weird. And we need to get him this potion. So
I'm not acting weird at all.
That's
very debatable, but
there's no debate. It's weird as fuck.
yeah. I was being nice.
all right. So as this shit show unfolds before him, his spear quickly scampering out of his reach, Thaddeus furrows his brow and reaches into his trusty pocket, pulls out that ace of spades, and then he splits it, and there are 2 cards. And I'm gonna cast stun and throw 2 cards at Ellis and our boy. Now mechanically it's a medium burst, but those are the only 2 targets.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
If you want to hit Ellis and Han, you have to hit Eliza, and you have to either hit Abel or Harper, your choice.
I think he's gonna go with Harper on this one and hit
bastard.
Eliza and Han.
Cool. Tell me how this works.
So we'll see sort of these bolts of energy, these cards, in slow motion as they spiral towards these with that same iridescent shadow, flicker and flare. And they attempt to strike the empty cavity of Ellis and the back of Han as he turns around to run away from him. But then there are a couple more that burst out from his hand, almost out of his control, and spiral out wildly. And let's make a roll to make sure that all this actually happens.
Awesome. It's intense.
You snake eyes it?
No, man, I got a 9 actually.
Sheesh, I like that.
Okay, remind me which spell it is.
Stun.
Right. They have to make spirit rolls to resist this.
Vigor rolls. -2 if I got a raise.
When he did. And is it just if they succeed, they're good?
The successful casting means they have to do that, and then they're stunned if they fail.
Both
So
fucking blew up your
Yeah,
rolls.
I got a 10.
Han blew up into a 16, so he's fine.
I got a 12 minus 2 is 10.
So is Eliza stunned? Oh, she is +2 because of the Joker, right?
She does. 5, she made it. Everybody passed. What I'd like to say, though, Thaddeus, is that when you throw the cards out, you can see them fly out, and they do what you intend them to do. Ellis and Harper are like stunned and get rolled off into the hay around them. And then a second later, that's not what happened, and they're still standing.
enough, everyone, settle down. And then he stops abruptly.
What the fuck did you just try to do?
Next up is Eliza. She's going to spend her joker. Alex, do you want to attack her as she goes for her suit?
No.
Great. She runs for her suit, and she spends her turn getting inside of it. She pulls herself inside her trousers and starts to pull it around her. And actually, I think her third extra that's not dealing with the chains is coming to help her suit up, and it starts to come to life with a deep-throated scream. Next up, we have a tie between Lucky and Harper.
Yeah, which is weird.
You're going to have an
'cause-
agility off?
Let's do agility.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
that
you
makes
guys roll
sense.
agility. That's a lot of blow-ups, Harper. That's a lot of blow-ups. Lucky.
What the fuck?
I got 18.
Wow, that's really good. But a 22 is way better.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Damn.
Great. All right, Lucky. What do you want to do?
What can I do? Okay, so
I was trying to give you the drop, dude.
I know, thank you.
Didn't work.
I think you see Ellis. I know you described it as nothing, Ellis, but just for dramatic effect, could we see you like attempting to be about to ghost? You know?
Even if it's not him attempting to ghost, like there's no reason you need to ghost and then start moving. Like if you're turning to start towards, like it's clear you're going into action, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, I did say, like, what did I say?
Yeah, you're.
You started
I hope
tripping
you guys
towards the
can
door.
forgive me for this or some shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said that.
and you start to run.
I think at this point we all have like a danger sense where it's like, and shit's popping off now.
We've been around each other a while.
Is my gun considered like a weapon that can affect? I guess you're not Ghost yet.
It won't be though. It will not affect him when he's intangible.
Gotcha.
But maybe your hand could.
I don't know if I can do that on command. Can I do that on command? You gonna let me do that? My hand?
Well, you.
I don't
train-
want to set them on fire. I'm gonna hit everyone else around me. Last time I used flame, it was real bad.
I'd
Lots
say
of ghost
yes.
rock in
Bad
here, too.
ass.
You
a ghost rock.
incinerated a bunch of people.
That's a good point.
I did kill a lot of innocent people, probably. Anyways, does anything happen to you, Ellis, if I shoot you in the leg?
Yeah, well,
You take
I don't
a
take
wound.
any extra damage. I just take a wound.
So
Will it make you like
so what-
incapable of
What I
moving?
would say is
No.
that it would reduce his pace, because how it's described in the rules is you can do a called shot to like do separate effects. Headshot is just damage, that's mechanical, but like you can target things on a body. If you like shoot him in the arm, they can't use that arm anymore. So I would say it would reduce his pace by 2 if you got a wound on a leg shot.
And if I wanted to throw the chain around him, or would I have to get to him and then physically?
You could do that as a multi-action penalty. I think you're close enough that you could move to him, shoot him on the way, and chain him for a multi-action penalty.
Would I have to get close to chain him though, or can I lasso him?
Oh, lassoing sounds cooler. You can lasso him.
What would I use for that, Caleb? Because that's the important part.
Oh, we've had this conversation before.
Dude, that's
Isn't it
gonna be
throwing?
so hard to lasso a fucking
It would be
chain.
hard.
And
Yeah, I'll
you-
give you a
you'd be
negative
negative-
1.
yeah.
Negative 1.
Will be. Yeah.
And then it would be your riding opposed by, what do you think, agility?
Agility,
Yeah,
probably.
that's how it
Alright, I
works. Yeah,
guess- I
riding
mean,
and
that
then
doesn't make any sense
the
to me,
attribute
but-
against it.
So if for a success, you
Well, it wouldn't be against anything, would it? It would just be it's just an
Okay,
attack,
I think
right?
it'd be opposed.
I
It's
don't
opposed,
want
yeah.
to. Is it physically possible to lasso with a heavy chain?
There it is.
I'm
Yeah.
not on Ellis's side,
But that sounds
if
awesome.
if it's a thick, heavy chain, like I don't think it's possible
I
to
was
lasso.
just ruling of cool guys, but
It's
if you want to shut me
it's
down,
super rule
Super
of cool, but
What if it's just like a insane strength check and then do the writing thing? Because ghost steel
Oh,
is lighter
sure.
than normal
that's
steel.
a good point.
But
Okay.
like if he can fucking muster up some adrenaline or something.
Even if it's not like a true like
It's gotta be
lasso
crazy,
loop,
though.
like
It's gotta-
it's
because
a whip wrap around him.
Yeah.
So it would be athletics at -3. If you succeed that roll, it will be a riding roll, opposed by his agility.
If you can pull it off, man, that would be dope as hell.
If you want to also shoot him, though,
I don't, not with all
Yeah,
those
yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thaddeus has messed up. If I mess up, I gotta do it.
You know,
I'm gonna do it.
Ellis's
Yeah,
story
you gotta
becomes
try.
So
That's
6
two
more?
sixes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
Oh
another
my
6.
God.
God, we've been
six.
blowing up all night, baby.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
18 so far.
So he succeeds.
Great. So it's
succeed.
cool as hell.
Lucky knows how to fucking get a lasso set up.
Yeah. You whip this around your head, bring it into one full swing, bring it around like an Olympic athlete. And I guess let's have an
Steam's
opposed.
coming off your hand when you grab the chain.
Very Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah. This is Ghost Rock chain, and I have a fire
Ghost
hand.
steel. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghost Steel, that's fine.
Now, do I have any negatives on this?
No, it's just flat. No.
Do I get any positives for getting a 23?
So it's 3 raises.
Yeah. So I should get +5?
I'll
12?
give you a +1, and you don't have to roll a strength check for future lasso attempts.
Okay, let's try. I hope it's like last time. Oh, yeah. That's what we like to
Oh
see.
my God.
Up to 10.
All right, that's a 13.
Oh my God.
Oh
But he's
no.
opposing it with a strength.
Agility.
No agility.
It's gonna be strength to break out, right? If you want to do that.
Or I can
but
just run, right?
this roll is going to be that you're entangled and not bound, unless he beats you by a raise, in which case you'll be entangled and bound.
Okay, let's try it. Let's just see how I do.
13
My-
to
Okay,
beat,
so I can't add anything to this. I could only choose to re-roll this, right?
if you wanted to, right?
I probably, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no reason.
13.
Let me just check something real fast. Sorry.
Ugh, this sucks.
Yeah.
Just
You guys-
drink the
Do
potion,
you guys
man.
feel uncomfortable? I feel uncomfortable.
Just drink
Yep.
the potion, man.
Cool.
PvP is never a very comfortable situation.
Alex, do you feel okay? That's the most
Yeah,
important
that's
question.
fine.
Cool.
It's whatever.
That's very helpful.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you.
I'm just gonna roll it. It's a 6. I could Benny it. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
use one Benny just to see what happens, but I don't think I'm gonna go further than that. Come on, baby. Nope. I got a 5 that time.
So it is beaten by a raise.
Ellis, you are bound and entangled. Entangled means you can't move and you're distracted as long as you remain so. And then bound is you may not move, you're distracted and vulnerable as long as you remain bound, and cannot make physical actions other than trying to break free. So this is a perfect lasso throw around the arms, around the elbows, pulled tight somehow. But you rolled an incredible strength roll. I mean, maybe
It's to get my brother back.
it's to get your brother back. I think the flame hand doesn't feel pain the way the other one does. So as you pull it taut and the smoke rises from the chain as you pull him, and it's almost like the power of him running is what does it. Lucky is dragged several feet forward, and that's enough to pull Ellis to one side, and he slams to the ground. And Ellis, breaking free is an action.
So athletics roll -2. If I succeed, then I become entangled. If I get a raise, I'm free.
And with that, it's Harper's turn.
Harper's gonna shoot the chain.
What the fuck?
God damn it. The chain that's on him, right? Like you're going to shoot it off his chest?
That's what you're gonna
Yes.
perfect.
I'm gonna shoot.
do. Is the fucking potion nearby? Can
Yeah.
you break the potion, dude? Shoot the potion. It ends everything.
Dude, if you shoot the potion, I will beat the shit out of you.
Cooler.
I
Right,
will.
right.
That is literally akin to killing your own brother.
I feel like Harper's thought right now is that if he doesn't stop everybody else, Ellis is gonna kill everybody in the room.
So shooting the chain is going to be at a -6.
-6?
tiny.
A headshot is -4.
God damn. Okay, so I think what Harper does is as this chain wraps around Ellis and he like kind of trips and stumbles, Eliza jumps into her suit. Harper runs over and grabs that chain with his mechanical arm and is kind of trying to yank it a little bit out of Lucky's grasp.
Awesome.
As he yells out towards both Lucky and Eliza. I'm going to make a persuasion roll. I'm going to roll it first to see how bad I do. And then from there, I will
Right? You're like, I've got a
formulate
really cool idea.
Right.
So you're taking a multi-action to yell and to try to break Ellis's grapple for him.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm really... It's mostly just a gesture, grabbing the chain.
Okay, cool. What are you trying to accomplish with Eliza?
I'm trying to get them to not take violent action right now. I'm going to try to convince them that doing this is a risk to everybody in the building.
Cool. That's going to be to even move her one step in your direction. That's going to be a -4 for Eliza. And then flat to Lucky, and then whatever you want to do with that, it's up to you.
All right.
Looks like I'm on my own here, huh?
Well, if this doesn't work, I'm going to help you on the next turn. I'm not going to let them force feed it to you.
Hear me out. Shoot Lucky.
Grapple
Sounding
Eliza.
like Ellis anymore, pal.
Close up a 6.
Not bad.
Close
We
up a
are
6.
blowing up
What's going on?
tonight,
Yeah.
guys.
14 minus 4, so 10
So with a raise.
with a raise.
So this is going to stop her from taking any actions next round. So you tell me what you're saying.
So Harper grabs onto that chain and just yells out, Eliza, you need to stop. I have seen him kill things that ain't no regular man could even look at. If you piss him off, everybody in this room dies.
When you gonna wake up, Harp? This ain't our brother anymore. This is a goddamn exorcism.
Maybe Eliza stops suiting up. But it's hard to even notice that, Ellis. Like, the camera sees that. You get a flash of her stopping with like a hurt in her eyes as Harper yells. But you turn back to see Lucky holding on, smoke rising from the ghost steel chain. Ellis, it's your turn.
Last I checked, Lucky, I never tried to imprison any of you. I'm gonna try and break free. And I fucking fail.
Benny, man. Got 4.
4.
This feels so shitty.
Don't do it, man. Just drink it.
This is a -2.
Stop it. Put that thing back.
Dang it. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to
Stop
try
that.
one
No.
Benny.
No.
Yes.
So that's a 6. So I could just take that and have 1 success.
And you would be unable to move, but you could take actions, and he would have to spend another turn trying to like grapple you.
I think I'll try to take a Benny. I'll try and use
Okay.
a Benny because I think it's pretty low odds that I get worse than a 5. So
It's about the same
I can
odds
break
as
even.
you getting
Cool.
broken
Yeah, it
free
is
completely.
actually.
And it is worse than a 5.
Spend the Betty.
All right. At least I am
Back to
not down anymore. Not more tangled.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's it.
That's
Great.
rough.
Oh, and I'm also incorporeal now because I said I was doing that before, so I'm ghosted.
Abel.
Abel, please.
Abel is incredibly torn right now. This is a far harder decision for him than what to do with the kids. This is a moment where he's not sure whether Ellis is still his brother. Abel looks from Lucky to Ellis to Eliza. He sees Harper over there tugging on the chain. Thaddeus is throwing cards here. Think he's going to take a couple steps back from the group, distancing himself from them. And that's it. He never doesn't know what to do. But I can't shoot Eliza, so... Actually,
Oh shit.
No.
no.
Okay.
Where is the potion?
Yeah, where
Do
is
we
it?
know?
That is a good question. Either it's in the most inconvenient spot to grab, or you can flip a Providence chip for the opposite to be true.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, but you didn't make it,
It's
so it
tough.
doesn't count.
It's tougher than it looks, you know?
Upon flipping this Providence chip, Isaac came face to face with the crow, and he took it upon himself to narrate the most inconvenient result.
It's in Han's pocket.
Yeah, that checks out.
And you know what?
Sure.
Han isn't family. So
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
We know what to do here. Spurred on by that, Abel taking those steps back, he's never had a moment where he doesn't know what to do. And so he sees the first thing that makes sense for him to do. There's Han. He has the potion. Might as well get the potion. It's probably multi-action penalty to walk over to Han and take it from him, right?
I think Han, since he was hitting that blast, he's within pace, so you could go after him. I think it's just an action to try to take it from Han.
Great. Fighting?
Yeah, so you rush after Han. Yeah, it's fighting. I got stats for him, actually.
There's no way he's good at fighting, right?
Who? Han?
Han?
I don't
He's
know.
6'7".
Yeah.
He's got long arms.
You know.
That is very true.
I'm sorry. I genuinely don't know what to do here, boys.
It's pretty simple. Help us.
It's an opposed fighting roll. Han has a D8.
Snake eyes.
Abel rushes after Han, and he goes around one of these boxes that's 6 feet tall, so you can see the top of his head around the edge of it, right? And you chase after him, and when you turn the corner, he's quicker than you could imagine, holding the spear. And as you come around the corner, it just pokes into your chest, and you stop dead in your tracks. And he just asks, without a trace of his previous stutter in his voice, "Are you Cain's brother?"
Oh fuck.
And then Chayton stabs you. It's Han's turn. His disguise fades away like black ink pouring down his skin. The Lakota man beneath this disguise, this Ogallala Sioux, stands almost as tall as his simulacrum, and he's going to take a multi-action penalty. One of these actions does not apply to this multi-action penalty. So for a -2, he will cast Fear at the center of the room, stab Abel, and cast a third spell.
Great.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Thaddeus.
He's a hardened man, 45 years old. He's been in the saddle and fighting for most of his life since before the time that you left home, Abel. So for over 20 years, he has been riding and learning the ways of the hunting grounds. Let's do this.
So is this potion bullshit too, or?
It's actually not.
What's his play?
Oh boy.
We don't know.
He's got a D12 in faith. He rolls a 7. That's a -2 because he's multi-action. So 5. He succeeds on making Lucky, Harper, and Ellis. He casts Fear at the center of the room. All 3 of you need to make spirit rolls. A fail on this roll means you roll on the fear table.
5.
Big success with the raise. I got a 6, blows up. Boom, 8.
5. 6 minus 1 because I have bad dreams.
I think all of you suddenly see these visages in the corner of the bar, like screaming skulls, almost Franks for a moment, and you're taken aback before they just immediately disappear. He'll make a fighting roll against Abel. Oh, he misses
Yes.
with a 3. He pokes at you, Abel, and you grab the spear. You're pushed back, and then he pulls the spear back, smiles, swirls it around with a flourish, and then holds both of his hands at his side. And from his skin, at just an extreme rate, pours forth, bursts this fur, this arachnid skin that busts out of his human flesh, and he starts to grow at an incredible rate. By the time you know what's happened, he's already 10 feet tall, 20 feet tall as these visages pour out and then are gone, and everyone's eyes turn towards this figure that grows to 20 feet tall, covered in his blood, the fur surrounding this gargantuan tarantula. It bursts through the barn, splintering the wood at the top, bursting sunlight into the room, into this melee, and we'll deal the next round.
Holy shit.
Fuck me.
What happens to the potion?
It, like the spear, is brought into him, and until he loses this form, it is unattainable.
Of course.
Thaddeus, 2 of spades. Ellis, 9 of diamonds. Abel, 9 of hearts. Lucky, 6 of hearts. Harper, 8 of spades. Eliza gets a 2 of spades. Chayton gets a queen of clubs.
Of course he does.
The extras in the scene, ace of spades.
The ace of spades.
That's only 4 spades on the table. There's no flush. However, there is a pair. I think that gets me 2 cards dealt.
Who gets this? Is it going to be Chayton or is it going to be Eliza?
It's my call. Let's do 2 to Chayton. Oh, nothing. Clubs and diamonds, so nothing bad happens this time, guys. The extras go first. The first thing that happens is I think they need to make a sphere roll at the sight of the giant
That's
tarantula. Oof, it's a bad roll for them to make.
They're
Already
scaredy
a
cats?
+2 for
They
the
are scaredy cats. One of them makes it. The other 2 are panicked and begin to run away. The one that's not panicked grimaces, draws his pistol, and fires at the gargantuan creature. He blows up a 6 into a 6. Wow, these dice rolls tonight. That is more than enough with a raise. Its name is a bit of a misnomer because it's huge, so the extra has a +4 to shoot him. It deals 11 damage, not enough to shake it. A bullet fires off into where the rafters once were in this barn, and then next up it is Chayton. Oh yeah. Now, the same modifier that applied to the extra and applies to all of you, the +4, is applied in reverse for Chayton. So he's going to get a -4 to attack a normal-sized creature.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that is a relief and a
yeah,
half.
that's great.
So he's just very, very scary.
And if he hits you, I'm going to assume you
bad
have a
news.
bad
You're
time.
dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways.
No big deal.
he retains all of his edges, you guys.
But he doesn't have any, right?
Chayton is also a legendary character, much like the Crow Boys. Uh-oh. Alex, Frenzy just means he rolls an additional fighting die with his attack, right?
Yeah, once per turn.
Awesome. So he's going to make 1 giant attack spearing down into the barn floor at Abel and 1 at the source of his harm, Thaddeus Crow. So he starts to move and places himself over everyone. He's
Yeah.
20 feet tall. Where the barn roof would be, there is now Spider. And it's like oh my God, it's like being a hand when the knife is coming down. You're like the fingers of a knife that the knife is stabbing at. He's got D12 +1 in fighting, so that becomes D12 -3.
Before you roll,
Yeah.
if he's a 20-foot spider,
40 feet wide, 20 feet tall.
so he cast the spell Fear, right? Or was
Yep.
that part of this transformation?
No, he cast that.
Okay, and then the transformation does not have a fear roll connected to it?
You guys are going to have to make fear rolls on your turn, is how I was going to do
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Do we get any pluses for succeeding in the last one?
No, you do not.
Is it just a spell?
That being said, you will be rolling it at flat instead of -2 like the extras did. The metal one is able for his big iron. Jesus Christ. So 11, 11, 11. A -3 is 8.
Well, he's
Hit-
also unarmed, so it's +2.
Hit with a raise. Y'all, I am so very sorry. This gargantuan spider's strength is D12 plus 8, so it's rolling D12 plus 8 plus 2D8 plus 1D6 AP2.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Thaddeus.
Huh.
Hey, where'd you get that spear, Thaddeus?
Yeah, bro. Cool story.
Well,
Thanks for never telling us to look out for giant spiders.
you know,
That would have been useful.
didn't know about the spider
information.
thing.
By the way, guys,
Would've been
there's
cool
this
to
shaman.
know.
He's legendary.
It's been like 7
He's
years
coming
since
from
I've
the
seen
spear.
him. You know, whoops.
Holy fuck.
Okay, who's more dramatic to do first?
Thaddeus.
No,
Abel, he hit
because
first.
this is Thaddeus' story
So
character.
Abel,
Yeah.
as he
wait, we're
marches
both getting hit right
forward,
now?
just one leg punctures down at you. Oh, okay.
That sounds
no
good.
blow-ups. No
That's
blow-ups.
very lucky.
No blow-ups, and that's 26.
Ugh.
Hold on. Nope. So much more than that.
That's it.
18, 24, plus 8,
32.
32 damage. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 6.
So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that's 5 raises. Soak? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna soak.
Everybody keeps telling me, okay, guys. Everybody keeps telling me
All right,
the
man.
fight's harder.
You got
Vigor
this.
roll,
We
right?
just gotta fucking kill it like
Yep,
one
it's
round.
figure roll.
We gotta kill it right now.
This is terrible.
Just survive.
This is terrible. 6.
Blow up 6?
No.
So you would be down.
Well,
You
Benny.
need to at least get
Reroll.
2.
Here's the thing. Before you Benny that, Isaac, it's also going to do a poison. It's going to stab you. And with
With
that,
its leg?
you're right. It's not going to poison. You're right. I described that. Yeah, it probably only can do that once per round anyway. So Thaddeus, look
So
forward to
you're
that.
gonna get poisoned.
Forward to that.
But Thaddeus is immune to poison.
Okay, I'll give
Yes,
you
he
that.
is.
Give you that. That's my bad. So yeah, no poison. If you save the bennies, you can re-roll your
Vigor roll.
for the
I reduced
death.
1, so I hit success, but no raise,
So you're still unconscious.
which means I take 4 instead of 5.
Yeah.
So I'm unconscious with 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Crane's here in 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Realistically, that's a pretty decent roll.
Yeah.
I think you need to blow up.
I think so too. Let's Benny it. That's a cock. 2 and a
7.
7.
So that's still
So
1.
same result.
So the man that Thaddeus betrayed so many years ago,
You don't want to keep going?
you should save it for your death roll.
Yeah. I have to blow up. I mean, this will be my 3rd time rolling.
Yes.
I haven't blown up on any of them.
I have bennies. I can give you some.
Yeah, I'll spend it, boys. I'll spend it.
Oh,
2 and a 1.
No.
not snake eyes.
All right.
Not snake eyes.
The man.
You got to at least get one, right? Or
I
does
have
it
to
even
get at
matter?
least 1. Okay.
Sorry, Isaac.
Down I go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right.
Okay. You're incapacitated. For this roll, critical failure, character dies. Failure, you roll out on the injury table, it's permanent and you're bleeding out. Success, you roll on the injury table, it goes away when all wounds are healed. And then raise on the injury table, the wound goes away in 24 hours or whenever wounds are healed. You are going to take 3 wound
Okay.
penalties. Vigor.
One and a 2.
Oh,
my God.
ooh, that was a lot. Okay. That
So-
could have been worse. You could have just died.
Yes.
Not great, though.
Yeah, Lucky, do you want to spend a Benny on him or are you good?
Do you want me to? I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah,
Because
1.
you could just snake eyes and die.
It's
So
true.
many negatives.
But that's not a good roll.
I'm not dead yet. Save it for the next in case you need to stay alive.
Then, much like Thaddeus's unmentionables, this is a permanent injury. Roll 2d6.
Oh, yeah. You're still mangled down there, aren't you?
1 and a 3.
Why can you no longer use your left arm?
God
I think it just gets ripped off.
It is a spear whose thickness is like that of a small tree, crushing through the bone in your bicep. And as like you start to fall, it takes a step forward and just rips it off in one fluid motion as it goes to bite at Thaddeus, bringing its giant head down to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's got another attack.
God.
And we didn't use the bite.
Well, it already hit its second attack. It's just rolling damage.
And these were at -4, right?
Yeah, it rolled 11, 11, 11.
That's right.
And now I am also unarmed because it took my spear.
26 damage to Thaddeus.
My toughness is 6.
Okay.
5.
It's 5.
In addition to this, anyone shaken or wounded, so after we resolve all of the wounds, anyone shaken or wounded by the tarantula's bite makes a vigor roll against -2, fail, die.
Oh, Thaddeus is going to die.
And you would die in 2d6 rounds.
Well,
So-
if you don't take any wounds, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, just blow up your vigor a lot.
Yeah, right? So I have to soak at least once.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
You know, into my vigor. It's a D8.
A lot.
I used a Benny, right, to soak, and then I got a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
5.
That's a 5. Well, we'll go ahead.
Spin a Benny.
Okay, I think you should use him now instead of for the poison because you're going to take wounds and then it's going to be like -5. And I think it's like hopeless.
It's a gamble
Nah,
either way.
he'll take it.
Gamble either way.
Where's he stabbed me, Caleb? I'll keep my Benny.
So you're taking 4 wounds.
Yeah, I'm taking 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Ugh, good to say.
But you are still up because of Tough as Nail, your legendary edge.
Right.
I think for some reason the first thought that comes to your head is, we're not going to make that train. Its mandibles pierce into your sides, like cracking your ribs. It's just piercing into your internal organs. Blood starts to pour out as you take 4 wounds. Please save against some lethal poison.
You're not going to save against the poison.
Yeah, it's another vigor roll, right?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
At what? Negative what?
5.
Yeah. -5. Blows up a 6.
It has to blow up in either scenario, you know?
9.
Minus 5 is 4.
That's it.
Fucking did it.
At a boy.
That was good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, shit.
No bennies?
That is Chayton's turn.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa, whoa. He bit me off.
That's all he's got.
I think
I just need a second.
It comes in, he stabs you, clutched within this thing's jaws, Thaddeus, in another barn. This man you betrayed so long ago holds you in a vice grip, and from his spidery mouth flows forth human speech. My sister was never the same, Thaddeus. I spent so long finding you. I did not think you would be this easy to kill.
At this point, he's not even got words.
I think I'll save you for last. He drops Thaddeus to the ground and pulls himself back up to his full height, looking to the rest of the crows. Next up, Abel.
So I think that's a vigor roll. A little dying roll.
Oh, I forgot you kept making these.
So Isaac, if it's your turn, you gotta make a vigor roll. Failure means you die.
-3. I fail. 4 and 4.
I think you haven't spent your clothes, Benny, yet. I think it makes sense, like thrown off, torn off you, the duster is ruined, like your clothes are ruined at this point. I'm okay if you spend that to reroll this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. 2 and a 5. So -1 and 2.
Well, I'm going to give you mine.
Yes, do it.
Yeah, lucky son of a Benny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lucky
Are you kidding
yells
me?
something.
What does that look like? Lucky giving a Benny in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't think I do anything. I think this is your pure resolve as you see like maybe Lucky in the corner of your eye or fucking your brothers.
Abel is bleeding out, blood gushing out of these arteries, life fading, but he still sees Lucky. I like that. He'd hang on for Lucky.
That's cool. Hopefully.
Blew up the 8s.
Yes.
He's doing it.
Attaboy.
13 minus 3, 10.
Thank God.
God. Lucky Crow.
Lucky, good
Come
old
on
lucky
back,
fucking
baby.
Crow.
He saw
Come
those
back to me.
sunglasses. He's like, damn.
That's cool. That's a cool son of a bitch.
You stabilize. You're not bleeding out anymore. You're not at a threat of dying.
Besides the 20-foot spider, literally right above you.
Ellis, it's your turn. Please make a fear roll.
All right, this is going to be at -2 still because I'm entangled, which means I'm distracted or whatever.
I thought you got out of your entangled and you're just.
No, I was bound. Now I'm entangled.
Yeah.
Well, okay, wait. Can't I just willingly not be entangling him anymore?
I like the idea that he's still fucked. Like, you can
Oh,
let
good.
it.
I'm glad you did. Okay.
This all took place in the span of
like it,
he blew up and then attacked.
Because I definitely let go of this shit.
I'm going to have to Benny that.
Shit, man.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to roll on the fear table and I'd probably be like out of the fight or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It'd be bad. Oh, buddy. Blew up a 6.
Thank God. All right, so that's a success, no raise.
Awesome.
6 blew up into an 8.
All right, it's your turn, man. If Lucky is letting you free, I think that's enough of a negative that you can just pull yourself out of the chain with minimal effort.
That would be very cool. So I don't have to use an action to break free, is what you're saying?
Correct.
That's great. I'm going to do something here. I saw 2 of my brothers in mortal danger, so I think I'm going to have to get desperate and I'm going to have to let the devil out, Caleb.
Baby, let me out. Baby, come on.
You didn't even have to ask, Way. So I have to roll on the Dominion table. I got a 2. Malevolence. The Harrod's allies witness the true demonic nature of the Manitau. Everyone who can see the thing clearly, GM's call, or is within 10 yards must make an immediate fear check at -2.
I'm going to only have Lucky and Chayton make that roll.
I think Ellis rips the mask off. The eyes are definitely almost completely black at this point. And you can see all the veins and the capillaries, even his jugular, I think, and his neck, just black.
All right, Lucky.
Just a flat check, right?
-2.
-2.
Fuck.
Wow, Chayton's got a Benny it.
Oh, I like that.
He made it.
No. Oh, shit. I've got bad dreams.
It means
I
that
get
he's at
-1 on all my spirit checks. I had a
Shit.
4, now it's a 3.
So you're just rolling on the fear table. You only have a 5% chance of heart attack.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried
You're just
about.
going to get a phobia of Ellis, probably.
I would like that, but I don't want to be incapacitated and running away because everyone dies when that happens.
It's up to you, man.
What do you guys think?
It's fucked up.
You have 3 bennies. This thing is doing so much damage that if it hits you, soaking is irrelevant. So if I were you, I'd use the benny now. We have to get them out. I don't think that we can fight this thing.
hitting it is not going to be the problem with +6.
You have to kill it. You just have to kill it.
Yeah,
But I would have to get a 7 or higher
and a D8.
on a D8 and a D6.
Damn. I don't know, dude. That D6 has
So-
been hot tonight.
If you do get hit, save it for your dying rolls.
I'm hoping I just get a phobia.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
Could get an adrenaline surge.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Good.
Whoa.
1 to 3.
New meta. Let's fail fear rolls, bro.
I think I'm going to let it roll because 7 to 8 sounds like a terrible.
Okay.
Man, there
so
should be an edge for
I
that.
was going to say, is there an edge that lowers that? So you
this
could
at a
put adrenaline?
+2. So the only positive result would be a natural 1, which would be adrenaline surge. A natural 20 is a heart attack. Try not to roll over a natural 13.
Yeah, from personal experience, some of that stuff's pretty rough.
Can I use bennies on this?
I actually don't think so. I think they're only for trait rolls.
Well, here we go. Dead.
No.
Die. 20.
What?
Yep,
What?
He
20.
rolled a 20.
Fucking me.
What?
Make an immediate vigor roll at -2. If you are successful, you're only stunned. If you fail, you're incapacitated and die in 2d6 rounds.
But you can benny this.
You can Benny this. It is a vigor roll.
What are the... Oh, my God,
-2, you
dude.
said?
-2.
You're
Your
having
heart
terrible luck tonight.
stops for a moment, Lucky, as you see the visage of your brother, who he truly is.
Oh, no.
Don't you kill me, you little bitch.
You wanted to give him a potion.
Dude.
It's a benny.
That's a Benny.
Okay. 2 left after this.
6 blows up.
Thank God. No, but you're going to be out of the fight, though, still.
I got a 5.
You're just stunned. You're stunned.
For how long? How does stun work?
I'll have to look up stuff.
You have to, like, make spirit
It's on
rolls or
page
something?
106.
Jesus.
Holy.
When you rolled that 20,
Oh, yeah.
I cannot describe
I almost had arms on him. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Okay, stunned.
I would just leave.
At the start of your turn, you make a vigor roll.
lucky.
If you succeed, you're no longer stunned, but remains distracted, and you are vulnerable. If you get a raise, you're not affected at all. So stunned characters are distracted. They fall prone or to their knees. Your call. It's actually mine, but it's your call. Can't move or take actions and don't count up towards getting a bonus, and are subject to the drop.
The
So you
drop
get-
is the shit, dude. That's the bad stuff.
So you're stunned, but it's Ellis's turn right
So
now,
I guess thematically, the tension is let off of this chain because Lucky is no longer able to hold the chain
right? Yeah.
because he's fainted.
Yeah.
Well, my heart stopped. My
for a
heart
little while.
literally
For a
stopped.
little while.
For a second. It's not that big of a deal.
It's a palpitation.
Oh, man, that's
I
awesome.
still got a full turn ahead of me. I haven't done anything yet.
Besides, almost kill your
That
brother.
was my,
Yeah.
you know, that was my fault.
So wait, so Abel is holding on to life only because he's watching Lucky.
Oh,
and he
shit.
just watched Lucky
Yeah.
fall to his knees, clutching his chest.
Oh my god. Ellis?
I gotta kill this fight. I gotta kill the fucking spider, dude.
Fucking spider.
You are literally the only person that could do anything. Oh, sorry.
Boom.
No offense.
Right
Alright.
here.
I can do a fuck ton of
Yeah,
damage.
yeah,
to this
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I can do
We
ungodly
still got
amounts
some,
of
we
damage.
still got
to
some
this
gunners out there.
As a
How
matter
dare
of
you?
fact, I
All
think
right.
I say, you hear two voices, Harper, mine and Weichuge's as well over it for the first time. Maybe I think you might have heard his voice before. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's fucking kill this thing, Harper. That's good.
Oh, that was a little sexy, actually.
Yeah.
That was a
All
little
right,
sexy
so I'm
for
gonna
real.
take.
I
You
might
said
be
it's
dying, but my owner is real.
Y'all
it's a
remember
plus 6
Digimon?
to attack this thing because it's so big.
4.
Four.
Plus
We
4.
decided
Okay,
four.
sorry.
Yep.
Plus 4. I'm taking 3 actions.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make 3 attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be doing wild attacks for plus 2. I get to make 2 main hand attacks. Since I have 2 fisted, my offhand attack will not have the multi-action penalty, so that's minus 4. Fuck. So this is just flat. And since I let the devil out, I get a d6 added to all trait and damage rolls for
Holy
5
fuck.
rounds.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
Say that one more time.
I get a d6 added to all trait and damage rolls for 5 rounds because I let the devil
Well,
out.
I'm happy about this
I
right
am
now.
too. This
You've
is
got-
the one instance that I'm pretty cool with that.
I'm also very conscious of the fact that it's Team Ellis still alive fighting this thing.
oh shit.
Like,
that's
that's-
crazy.
Join the wrong side, dude.
Although, know that Lucky didn't have a heart attack because of the spider. It was because of his brother transforming.
Target number 8, parry 8.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay, so this is gonna be wild dice blows up. It blows up again. It blows up again. That's just me with a raise, so it doesn't matter. Do I have to keep going?
It's fun.
It's 18 plus 4 is 22 plus 2 is.
We're going to say that stops his ability to counterattack this round with so
Oh my
many
God.
raises.
Wait, counterattack only makes it if I miss, right?
Yeah, but with so many raises, I think you're going to move too fast for him to be able to react.
Okay, cool. Regular damage is D12 plus a D8, and then I get a D6 from letting the devil out, and a D6 from
Okay.
getting a
raise.
raise. So I'm gonna roll this.
Okay. Alex is literally a divination wizard over there. Like he just rolls things and says things.
9, 10, 11, 15, 16 damage. I don't know if that's enough to do anything.
On
but-
the first one,
yeah, 16 damage.
that is exactly a shaken.
Okay, I'll take it. So I have Frenzy and Improve Frenzy. 2 times in a round, I can roll 2 fighting dice. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do it with my offhand attack. 2 hits, no raise.
Shaking
12 blows up.
like that.
That is life.
So that's 20 so far.
That's good. I like that.
22 plus 1.
Always.
23.
Always.
Oh, wild attack adds 2.
So 25. That's 2 raises. He would take 2 wounds. I'm going to spend Chain's last penny to try and soak.
Yeah, there are 3 more damage rolls potentially coming at him, right?
You said last penny?
Last penny.
Good.
That's good news.
He got a success and a raise, so that stops both wounds, right? And he's not shaken anymore.
It unshakes
fuck.
us.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
If
bullshit,
you get
but
rid
it's
of
true.
all of the wounds, it
So he's
unshakes
unwounded
you
right now.
Unwounded, no
and
bennies.
unshaken.
All right,
no
here's
bennies.
the second damage roll from that fighting attack.
Okay.
Get him.
Blew up a 12.
Yes. Is this just a hit or is this
This
damage? Like that.
So far at 19.
Guess who's shaking again at least.
24 that time was 1 less.
Shaken, 2 wounds.
Nice.
And now I get attack.
Although we don't know how many wounds this guy can take.
I'll check.
So one of those is going to hit with a raise, and the other one's going to miss.
And that's your last.
Yep.
Okay.
17 damage.
That deals him a 3rd wound.
It's up to Harper. Ellis runs in this rage. The only thing I can really hit are these legs. I'm just chopping these things. You can see just like a palm like break through a leg, and I'll just move on to the next one. Maybe just like a quick knee to it or something, break that one. I'm just breaking these legs.
Like stalks of bamboo. Harper, you're up.
All right, Caleb, I'm making 3 attacks. Does this thing have a weak spot that I could target that would do extra damage?
Yeah, you could target, if you take the -4 headshot penalty, you can aim for its head, yeah.
Shoot for an eye or something?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. I'm doing that on my first attack. First attack is going to be flat, and then with the +4, the other ones are going to be also flat. So this first, if I hit, is going to do 4 extra damage. It's a hit with a raise on the first attack.
Nice. Nicely done, Harp.
Hit on the second. So that's a hit with a raise on the third attack as well.
Hit with a raise, hit with a raise.
Correct.
28 damage on the first attack, Caleb.
I'm going to attempt 1 soak with a GM
Yeah.
Benny. I'm going to re-roll it. Harper, I had to kill Chain.
Oh my
Thank God.
Does he turn back into a man after this?
Yeah.
So I think that what happens is Harper is trying to line up a good shot and cannot because he's seeing Ellis absolutely lose his shit. He's watching him literally tear down a monster that's 20 feet tall, 40 feet wide, killed everybody else in a single shot. He's watching Ellis go from leg to leg and just take this thing out. And then as he takes out like the 3rd leg on the left side, it just drops down and like lets out a snarl, and he sees his shot. He just takes a shot, it just gets it right in the eye, and then like in an instant, just as fast as it grows, it shrinks back down to the size of a man and is kind of stumbling. I think his eye is blown out and bleeding, and I think that Harper just looses the last 2 shots into him. One in the throat, which is just like a nasty gout of blood that spits out, and then one to the forehead, and he just drops back. He doesn't even wait to see if Chayton gets back up. He just runs straight towards Abel and Thaddeus.
End of episode. Thank you for listening to Sounds Like Crows, episode 24 of season 5. If you like our show, why don't you leave us an iTunes review? I know that you hear that from every single podcast you listen to, because I do too, from all the podcasts I listen to. But it really makes a big difference to us, and if you've made it through this many episodes, please do us a favor and do that. If you're on an Android, I fucking get it. Yeah, no big deal, man. It's hard to find. I'm Caleb Sunstead, and you can find me on Twitter at MarshallCaleb. You can find Marshall Sims, who played Thaddeus Crow, on Twitter at Mr. Malicious1. You can find my brother Abel at Abel the Crow on Twitter, Isaac Sunstead. Thanks, man. You can find Alex Horrell, who portrayed Ellis Crow, at Alex Horrell on Twitter. Lucky Luciana Crow was played by Cameron Day. You can find him on our Discord server. And then Cameron Reed played Daisy Crow, Harper Crow. You can find him on Twitter at CJReed211. Thank you to Alexandria Majan, our executive producer, for making this show possible. Thanks, Alex. You can find her on Twitter at Alexandria Majan. Thanks to Gary Oswald for consultation on this episode. That's our show. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next Monday.